Hi, doctor. I've had a very bad week. I feel hopeless and depressed. I don't know what I can do. Can you help me?
Sure. Let me tell you about this type of treatment called cognitive behavioral therapy. It helps people who are depressed to change how they think or to change their behaviors so that their feelings can change.
I'd like to try it. How does it work?
We're going to start the session off with an agenda. What is it that you want to cover today? By going through an agenda, it allows you to have a sense of control of the session and to structure it to ensure that we don't miss anything you want to cover.
I'm feeling depressed, so we should start there. I also want to learn about cognitive behavioral therapy. I've heard of it, but it always sounded boring.
Let's start by figuring out how depressed you are. We had you fill out a measure with your information packet, and on the back depression inventory you have a 25. So we have a rating of how depressed you feel. This is in the moderately severe range.
What do I need to do to get the number lower?
I'll walk you through something called a thought record. I'll give you one of these forms for homework so you can try it on your own. Give me an incident of what happened that made you feeling particularly depressed or hopeless.
My boyfriend hung up on me. I think he'll leave me. And then I'll be alone forever.
Let's talk about some of the cognitive inaccuracies in your thought and how those make you feel. Your boyfriend hung up on you, and from there you jumped to the conclusion that hanging up on you means he'll leave you. When you have that thought, how depressed do you feel?
I feel very depressed. On a scale of 0 to 100, it's an 85.
You automatically assume that the worst possible scenario will happen. Do you have any evidence to the contrary that he won't leave you?
Yes.
What's the evidence that you have that he won't leave you?
He sent me a text message saying he would come visit me today. We have been together for a while and he says that he loves me.
Based on this evidence, maybe you can change the thought to make it more helpful and not so catastrophic.
So, even though he hung up on me, it doesn't necessarily mean he's leaving me.
And when you think that thought, how depressed are you?
Wow. I'm not as depressed. On a scale of 0 to 100, I'm a 30. This is quick. Are there other areas or other feelings that this type of therapy works with?
Sure. Let me turn this over to an expert and they can tell you more about it.